May I come in, sir? Come in, please. Mr. Banna Venkatesh.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please take a seat. Welcome. Feeling relaxed?
Yes, sir.
Good. Introduce yourself to the board briefly.
Yes, sir. So I am Banna Venkatesh. I am from Srikakulam district of Andhra Pradesh. I come from a village background and my parents are into agriculture. I have done my graduation in Electronics and Communication Engineering from NIT Trichy. I graduated in 2019. After that, I worked as a chip design engineer in Qualcomm for more than 2 years. After that, I have resigned and started preparing for civil services. This is my second attempt and first interview appearance.
Okay, excellent. Sunil, आप शुरू करेंगे?
Okay. So, your family grows what crops?
So during the Kharif, we grow paddy, and since water is limited only for one season, we shift to pulses in the Rabi seasons.
Okay. So how much water does 1 kg of rice need?
So, my understanding, it needs around 2000 liters of water.
Yeah, slightly more, 3000 to 4000 liters of water. So does it make sense to export rice in that case from India? We are already a water deficit country.
So, yes, sir, there are certain concerns like overgrowing of rice and exports of rice are. We are as a net importer of water to the countries as a result of growing rice and other water intensive crops. I think if we can shift our priority to low water intensive crops and highly remunerative crops like horticulture, we can get more incomes, and at the same time we can be environmentally conscious as well.
So how is your family irrigating the paddy?
So mostly we do cultivation mostly for our subsistence needs, since we own a limited amount of land, and whatever the surplus we produce we export, and we sell to mills and we get incomes.
Yeah, my question was, how do you irrigate your paddy?
So since the water deficit is there, we do not resort to transplantation. We use broadcasting method. We sow the seeds and then we wait. Mostly it is rain fed, and we also have certain canals connecting to our paddy fields where we get water for some amount of time. So during that time we use the canal sources to irrigate.
You use the canal source water to flood the
fields.
Yeah, so you're doing flood irrigation.
Yes, sir.
Why not sprinkler irrigation?
So sprinkler irrigation is very cost effective and water effective, but I think the upfront cost for installing the infrastructure is high, and since we own a limited amount of land, and that too the land is fragmented, it is spread across the village, so it is not very remunerative to use sprinkler irrigation.
But there is subsidy on that, on sprinkler.
Yes, sir. But since the land is very scattered and it is of small parcels, so it is not very profitable.
So you live on your agricultural land, or you live in the village in habitation area?
I live in the habitation, and we work on the fields and we come back.
You live in the habitation area?
Yes.
So do you have any document to prove that habitated area is yours?
So currently, particularly in Andhra Pradesh, there is a scheme to give land rights to all the habitants. Village level surveys are happening, and plots of land and as well as the habitations are surveyed, and rights cards are given to all the residents.
What is that scheme called?
So this is Jagananna Bhuraksha Bhuhakku scheme. One thing is there, and also Swamitva scheme of the central government. In partnership with that, this survey is happening across the villages.
Yeah, Swamitva scheme.
Yes.
So what will be the benefit of this?
Sir, under this scheme, the land parcels are surveyed and the title records are given, so that the residents will have the ownership rights. They can utilize these rights and they can use it as a collateral to gain loans. So they will have access to formal credit mechanisms, so that they won't fall prey into informal lending practices.
The houses are getting numbers also?
I'm not very aware of this.
And point is that, does the courier come to your village?
Yes, sir.
They come to your village?
Yes, sir.
So how do they locate which house is which one? Are the houses numbered?
So there will be numbers, but since it is a small village, like every people know other guys, so usually we can ask any one of the person to get a parcel delivered.
But the houses are not numbered.
It is numbered, sir, but I am not sure whether any updation happened in the recent times.
Okay, can you tell me 3 schemes of Government of India in last 1 decade which have made a difference to the common man in your village?
So the first scheme is PM Kisan Samman Nidhi. So under this, income assistance is provided to farmers.
Okay.
And the Digital India program has largely benefited the village. So there is one primary school in our village, it got some infrastructure. So as a whole, education has improved in the village. And we have PM Awas Yojana, where housing facilities are provided to the poor and homeless so that they have decent standard of living. I think these 3 schemes have helped my village.
Okay, all over the country, how many houses have been built under PM Awas Yojana?
So, I do not have the exact numbers, but I assume around more than 2 crore houses have been built under the Awas Yojana.
4 crore houses have been built.
Yes.
And something happened on Swachhta front also?
Yes, sir. Under the Swachh Bharat mission, every household has got some assistance to build toilets on their own, so that open defecation.
So how many toilets have been built?
Sorry, sir, I don't have the numbers.
Yes.
But since every house constructed under this scheme will have a toilet, so I assume it is more than 4 crores.
Yeah, 12 crore toilets were built. Okay, and what is ODF plus, you know?
Yes, sir. So ODF plus is a one step ahead of open defecation free villages, where the villages will also focus on sewage management, solid waste management, so that as a whole the village remains environmentally clean and conscious.
Okay. Yes, Malik Saab.
BANNA VENKATEsh.
Yes, sir.
BANNA, you tell me you have given Indian Foreign Service as your 7th reference.
Yes.
7th.
Yes, sir.
Why? Any reason why you have given it so low preference?
Sir, since I am from a village background, I would always like to see development happens in the rural areas. Okay. I would always love to work in the rural areas. So, since foreign service is a wonderful service, it gives me good opportunities, but I do not think it will help me to connect with my villages. So, I can work at the national level, but the other services like Indian Administrative Service will give me that option to work at the grassroots level. So I have chosen it as a priority.
Only few services can give you that option. But yes, if you suppose you are selected for IRS or account services, yes, so many account services are there, Indian audited accounts. I think that you have given reference above than
yes,
IFS. So in that case, you may not get a chance to serve in rural areas. Then how would you help the rural areas?
Sir, I'll be happy to work in any of the services I get in civil service, because every service has its utility. But since I have a passion to work in the rural areas, I have opted for administrative service as my first priority. I will join the service whatever I was provided with. I will wholeheartedly give my 100%, and given an opportunity, I will reappear for the examination and try to get into the service I desire.
Okay, good. You tell me, BANNA, what is this Internet of Things?
So, Internet of Things is a smart digital connection between every devices across the spectrum. So, it is a network of sensors, internet and other device electronic components. So, they have multiple applications in every sector. For example, if we take agriculture, the IoT applications include sensors, which can monitor various parameters related to the field. It can monitor the soil moisture levels. It can help in identifying the pests and diseases. So these will help farmer in planning their crops, will give them precise solutions so that productivity will be improved.
Okay, what is the next stage of Internet of Things? What is the next further development of that in that area? What we call it?
So it is there is one concept of Industry 4.0 that will be built on the application of IoT and machine learning.
One is called a cognitive Internet of Things. Have you heard about that? Cognitive.
Sorry, sir, I didn't know much.
What is Neuralink? Neuralink.
So Neuralink is a company by Elon Musk, which actually works on human and computer interfaces. By implanting chips inside the human brain, it will try to decode the thought processes, and it will help to control the external devices. So currently
it will help what type of people?
So it has multiple applications. Particularly, it will help the people who are disabled, particularly who are having fatal accidents, who are prone to paralysis, so that their body movements are naturally inhibited because of loss of neural connectivity. So by implanting these chips inside the brain, the thoughts can be decoded, and the chip can use it for local movements. So you can use his thoughts to control the body movements. That is the far-fetched application of this one.
It has already been done in some cases, or yet to be done?
So recently this Neuralink company inserted a chip into brain of one patient. So by that he was able to do basic controls like controlling a keyboard with his thoughts, able to play video games using these thoughts.
Okay, yes. Good. You tell me, Vanna, you come from Andhra Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
What are the 3 strengths of Andhra Pradesh?
So first thing is Andhra Pradesh is an agriculturally prosperous state. So we have a lot of plain areas and deltas like Krishna and Godavari. So Andhra Pradesh is a net exporter of agriculture. And
there is no farmer distress in Andhra Pradesh?
There is distress, sir, but as a whole Andhra Pradesh is prosperous in agriculture. There are challenges regionally and that are being addressed by the government.
Okay, one is good agriculture.
Yes,
what else?
Next, Andhra Pradesh has long coastline. It has got more than 900 kilometer coastline, which is a significant factor for promotion of blue economy. So fisheries sector, shrimp cultivation, all these sectors are going to benefit local farmers, and also helps in significant foreign exchange revenue through exports.
Okay, third
and the third thing is the religious and cultural heritage of Andhra Pradesh. We have many important religious sites in Andhra Pradesh, particularly related to Hinduism and Buddhism. There is a significant boost for religious tourism in Andhra Pradesh.
Okay, thank you, Anwar.
Okay, Vanna. Your district have certain agency areas.
Yes, sir.
What is these agency areas?
So these agency areas are a product of the British administration, where these are managed by the agents of the British government particularly.
Okay.
So they are predominantly tribal areas and the forested regions and the hilly regions.
Fine. Have you ever seen milestones along the roads?
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose of milestones?
So milestones are to give directions to the people.
Direction?
Not about the distance traveled and...
okay, distance,
yes.
One. Next?
It also help to understand the length of the particular roads particularly. Because the milestone indicate we can enter the road.
More or less both are the same thing.
Yes.
Distance and the length.
Yes. And
any other purpose of the milestone?
This is what I could think.
Take 10 or 15 seconds and try to answer me.
So rather than directions and navigation,
okay, not an issue. Suppose you are on a road.
Yes.
How you will come to know that you are on National Expressway, National Highway, State Highway, roadways or district road? How you will come to know this? I am on National Expressway, I am on National Highway, I am on State Highway, or I am on district roads, or any district rural roads. How you will come to know?
There will be some indication on the roads.
Which kind of indication you will get along the road?
There will be display boards.
Display boards are not there.
Then milestones can also help indicate it. So I'm not very sure, but maybe coloring pattern can be utilized.
Coloring pattern. You got it. So what is the color pattern of milestones which are erected along the National Highway?
I couldn't recollect, but I assume it's yellow or white.
On National Expressway?
It is black and white as far as I have.
District roadways?
Sorry, sir, I couldn't.
Okay. What is the speed limit on national highway, state highway, and national expressway?
Sorry, sir, I don't know the numbers, but
Speed limit.
yes, sir, I don't know that exact differentiation.
Okay, let's forget about it. Not an issue. So, what is the concept of 0 mile centers?
Sorry, sir.
0 mile centers. 0 mile.
I'm sorry.
The first 0 mile center was Nagpur. Have you heard about the 0 mile centers?
No,
Okay.
sir.
Have you heard about CBD?
CB?
CBD. Center Business Districts. Commercial
sir.
business. What is the CBD?
So CBDs are particularly the geographical locations where, particularly in the urban setup, where it acts as the nodal point for the entire region, where a lot of
Entire
business
district.
entire districts. So a lot of business activities will happen in this central business district zone, and it is primarily catering to the business interests, and residents are very limited in these regions. So it is the central place of the district, and it is the core of the development.
Do you think the present day developments in urban agglomeration, do you think that the secondary or tertiary level of business centers developing?
So I think particularly with increasing urbanization, the central business districts are becoming unviable because of various factors. The land rents are increasing in the central business district, and also a lot of congestion is happening, leading to logistics and traffic challenges. So in the recent times, this growth of the outskirts of the cities are happening at a rapid progress.
Okay, thank you, Venkatesh. Nice interacting with you. So,
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Well, 53. Okay. Srikakulam district.
Yes, sir.
Let us say I give you the responsibility of 10 acres.
Yes, sir.
Use the complete everything you have learnt about integrated farming, beekeeping, horticulture, agriculture, everything.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And give me a business model, 10 acres, 3 years, 1 crore rupees per year should be your output in your final income after 3 years. Got it?
Yes, sir.
What all will you do?
Sir, is it a fertile region, like is it a plain region?
You tell me, Srikakulam.
Srikakulam, it has broadly two categories, sir.
Think about, right? Maximum, okay, I am not giving you a 1 crore target. Whatever knowledge you have, what are you going to set up in 10 acres of area to give the maximum possible output, income wise, right?
Yes.
So tell me. All your engineering, all your geography, and all your knowledge of agriculture, everything. Just one question I am asking you.
Yes, sir. Can I take a moment to think?
Take all your time. You have to plan.
Yes, sir. I think this will be my approach to maximize the income from the given land. So first, I will focus on remunerative crops like.
Can I interrupt you? Somebody has told you to jam your hands on your knees?
Earlier, I used to sit like this.
Please sit like that. Please use it for gesticulation.
Yes.
UPSC expects you to do it, wants you to do it. Be as natural as you feel like. You're sitting with your friends in your drawing room, slightly elder friends. Okay?
Yes.
Use it to express and show me what is the size, what is the kind of thing. Use your hands as you want to. Now, tell me.
Sir, I will divide the land into first certain parcels. So on the one parcel, I would focus on remunerative croppings like horticulture. So that will fetch good income in the market. And
give me precise which horticulture crops, because it is your district.
Sir, Srikakulam, certain vegetable crops can be grown, particularly like tomato and potato and other vegetables, which are locally have high demand. So that will be giving me better income. And
approximately how much area will you earmark for that?
So I will mark 2 acres for that, sir.
Okay.
So I will get remunerative income by selling those products. And also I would focus on growing inland fisheries. In that I would particularly cater around 1 to 1.5 acre for growing establishing ponds and growing fisheries.
When you have set aside 2 acres,
Yes.
will you just have tomato and potato and all this furrows and agriculture, or will you grow trees in between also?
Sir, intercropping will also help.
No, you tell me. I am giving you unnecessary prompting. You are supposed to give me the plan.
Yes, sir. Right.
Which intercropping with which trees, which crops?
Sir, since Srikakulam is famous for plantations like mango and bananas, they can be grown along with these horticulture crops like tomato and vegetables. So they can also provide some shade to these vegetable crops. They can provide shadow and required moisture retention.
So in 2 acres you have got tomato, potato and some mango and banana.
Yes.
All right. Next.
Next, I will cater around 1.5 acres for establishing ponds and doing inland fisheries.
What all will you have in those ponds?
Sir, mostly it is, sir, I don't know the English names, but I have the local varieties.
Some fish.
So, yes.
Right. Apart from fish, something?
I will also prioritize on shrimp culture as well, because shrimps are local,
yes.
local
High
demand
value.
and export potential as well.
Okay. What else?
Then I will focus on livestock sector. Particularly, I will focus on indigenous breeds which have high quality and will give lot of yields of milk. So, and also the outcome from the residue from this livestock sector, the waste and all can be utilized as a manure. It will regenerate the soil fertility.
Livestock means what?
So it can livestock, sir.
Livestock means what? Which animals?
Sir, I will grow. I will rear cows. I will rear buffaloes, and also some small ruminants like goats and sheep also will help. They will also.
No, you don't have to have everything. Just give me a model. I am looking for the moment you have a pond.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to have ducks or not?
I haven't thought of it right now, sir. But
What are ducks used for? Useful for?
they will.
They will give you eggs.
Yes,
But
sir.
what do they remove?
They will remove. They will treat the water. They will remove contaminants, etc.
They do a lot of things which you will please read up about it. That's part of the integrated farming. Then what else?
So other than livestock, I will also focus about sir, I was talking about crops, I was talking about fisheries and livestock. Then since there are a lot of agricultural fields and plantations in and around Srikakulam, beekeeping can also be a profitable venture where it requires minimal land and that can be very remunerative as well.
And it increases.
Yes.
Poultry and eggs you have missed out.
Yes, sir.
So what do the hens and ducks do? They remove all the insects from that.
Yes.
Okay. There are 2. Are you going to put up a solar panel?
Yes, sir. Solar. Yeah, that is
What
some
is-
kind of technology applications can be applied.
You are the engineer. You are supposed to tell me.
I was thinking on those lines.
Okay. Carry on. What else?
So micro irrigation can be provided so that with less water usage, more efficiently crops can be grown, and also solar panels can help in reducing the emissions as well, and also it will be continuous source of energy, particularly remunerative for farmer. Reduces the input cost of cultivation. So I will install these technologies, and if I have enough capital upfront, I will also invest on vertical farming technologies, particularly in this land. So certain area can be demarcated using greenhouse mechanisms. Exotic varieties also can be grown which have the greater market. For example, there is greater market for dragon fruit. So these exotics can be grown in a controlled environment, and vertical farming will help me to reduce the land requirement and nutrient
Will
requirement.
you be setting up some processing part
Some
also?
kind of a greenhouse mechanism in that 10-acre land parcel.
That is for growth of crops. Are you also looking at some processing?
Yes, sir. Value addition also will help in increasing my income. So in that land parcel, some on a 1 acre of land, some processing setup at a small level can be established, where instead of selling raw vegetables and raw products, these vegetables can be processed, and set of pickles can also be made, particularly tomato pickles, etc. There are demand in the local markets.
You realize I have prompted you 6 times.
Yes, sir.
So integrated farming in your district, you are the person who has to make the entire plan,
Yes,
and I am doing the job of a consultant.
sir. I think if given some more time, I could have given an.
That's precisely my point. I am coming to the end of your interview.
Yes.
Invariably say I need more time.
Yes.
And if you are not able to think beyond a point, you say, sir, within the limited time, this is all I can think about.
Yes.
That was precisely what I wanted to say to you. If you had taken 10-20 more seconds,
Yes.
you would have come up with a far more comprehensive answer. You realize that?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes.
So, whenever there's no hurry to answer everything,
Yes.
no hurry. I am giving you a very open field, you see. 10 acres, you can do wonders. What is the average land holding of any average kisan?
Less than an acre.
Then I am giving you an ocean. You can do so much.
Correct, sir.
So what you should say is that, given more time, I would have planned better. My present land holding, your family's land holding is how much?
4 acres.
So I am only able to think in terms of 4 acres. That also these crops I am doing. But with 10 acres, I'll have to sit and think.
Yes.
Understood?
Yes.
Don't be afraid of the question.
Yes.
Try and manage tactically.
Yes.
Okay? Focus on the question, then think about the answer. Take another 5-6 seconds. If no hurry. And if you are stuck, always in whichever question. You said, sir, given more time, I would have probably thought better, bigger. But right now, with my limited time and limited knowledge, I can only provide this much.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, 2-3 things. You are not using your hands enough. Don't please ever put them like this. Never. That's a constable thing. You're not a constable. You're an officer. Okay? Sit comfortably.
Yes.
And use your hands. 2, you're not looking at everybody. You're supposed to involve the entire board in your answer.
Yes.
You are conversing with all of us.
Yes.
I am asking you a question, but you are answering to the entire board. Understood?
Yes, sir.
And they are also assessing and giving you marks. So you should look at everybody. Broadly, 2/3 of the time to the person who has asked the question, 1/3 of the time at others. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thirdly, focus on the question. As I said, I am not going to repeat. Focus on the question, exactly what is needed. Think about the answer first and then start speaking.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you are a very, very good candidate. I don't see any hitch anywhere. But these few things which you must. Okay?
Yes.
And you speak with confidence. There's no pressure on you. You are very effortless. But please show some smile. All right? Be as natural as you can. Suddenly, if you are smiling, if you are comfortable, 15-20 marks you'll get extra.
Yes.
All right? Thank you. Would you like to add something, sir?
Use your hands as he rightly advised you and be little bit crisp in your answers. Okay?
Yes.
Sometimes it is a little bit longer.
Yes.
Because every member will ask 3-4 questions. If you are entangled in 1 or 2 questions, then you may miss another 2 questions which you may do better.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Otherwise, you have a good articulation, listening, and confident. Everything is there. Okay. When is
Thank
your
you,
interview?
On 5th of April, sir.
So you are ready for that. Only thing these points as told by him, our senior colleague.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else?
All right.
They're fine.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Wrong with you.
Carry on.
You can visit this website viksit-bharat-sankalp.gov.in
Yes, sir.
and see all the flagship schemes of Government of India.
Yes, sir.
What is their timeline, what has been achieved, what is yet to be achieved, and what is the eligibility criteria for that.
Yes, sir.
Okay? That will help you. Okay.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah, please.
Like, I was only talking to
Just like you are doing.
Yes. So like when member asked a question, I was only focusing on that particular member. But
Yes, but
when I try
when
to
you're
shift
answering,
my eye contact, my flow is affected in the brains.
no. You have heard the question. 100% you should focus on the member.
Yes, sir.
But when you are answering,
Yes, sir.
once in a while look at others also. That's all. If you can.
Yes.
If you think your flow is affected, don't do it. But after the answer is over, then you can look at others.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir. That is.
I just want you to not neglect the other members.
Yes.
Okay? That's it.
Thank you.
Great words from sir. Separate. मतलब ऐसा दिक्कत अगर हो रही है, just after finishing your answer, just have a glance.
Then you have a look at them and smile.
Yes.
ठीक है? Carry on.
You have great potential. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, all the best.
Your own DAF, you should be clear.
Yes, sir.
I just focused on agriculture. Somebody can focus on engineering.
Yes, sir.
Understood? Somebody can focus on Srikakulam. Keep on asking questions about Srikakulam.
Yes, sir.
So your DAF is the best opening point. Carry on. All the best.